What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Happy Friday to all of you. Hope you're excited for the weekend. Big fight coming up. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. If you're a UFC fan, I certainly am. This is an Elven Warrior playthrough. If you're just joining us for the first time, we're playing on Nightmare, running a few trials as well to make it as difficult as possible. And in the last episode, we began our conquering, I guess, of the Emerald Graves. We got rid of those chevaliers, calling themselves the Freemen of the Dales. We've also discovered the Haunted Mansion. In this episode, we're going to finish off the Emerald Graves, and we're going to also try to do the Iron Bull's companion quest. I'm eager to get to Emprise du Lion because I need to start farming tier 3 mats to get the rest of our crew up to snuff. Enemies are certainly getting a little bit harder, especially with our trials on. We need to start doing some major damage. I think there's an Asterium here somewhere. Yep. Hopefully this one's not too difficult. I like a good puzzle. Oh. I don't know if I can do this one. Let's see. You know what, let's start on the outside. Straight up. Here. Oh, we need to start. Okay. We need to start here. That was the right way to do it. We just didn't start in the right spot. Yeah. Yeah, when you're doing these Asteriums, always work the outside first. Generally, that's the way to go. Huh? What are we missing? Oh, what? Again, we didn't start in the right spot. I was so confident. There we go. Constellation Solium. Got one more Asterium to go. What else we got here? Investigate the Fatal Fall. We could do that. There's a dragon up here that we could fight. And let's work our way around. Because this little area here seems to be clear, and there's a little gap there that we haven't really discovered yet, or walked into. See, I don't know if there's much more we can do to increase our damage. I mean, we have pretty much all the accessories we want except for a belt. But most of the belts are like defensive anyway. Alright, Let's go. Dale's Loden Wolf. So the thing with the runes on your weapons, they only do damage if you do like a basic attack. Which is kinda... I wish they gave you fire damage on your abilities as well. Well, it seems like
something here.
It's close. I just saw the glowiness on the map on the left there, if you see it pulsing like that. I think it means that there's something around here. Could be wrong. There it is. Superb Belt of Health. I think we have a Belt of Health on. Yeah, there you go. We can give this one to Bull. He's got the Belt of Staggering on being health. Let's give him the Belt of Health. The good thing about health is that your guard is based on the amount of health you have. I think it's like a percentage of your health. So the more health you have, the more guard you have. Go this way. Rashvine Nettle. I didn't know Rashvine grew here. For some reason I thought it was a rare plant, herb. Still can't figure out if it's herb or herb. Okay, so let's read this. Betta's travel journey. 17 herring. Is this long? Yeah, too bad. Ain't nobody got time for that. I do like reading them. Like, gives you cool little lore info. Let's go here, then get that, then get that. Ugh, shards. There's not much left in the Emerald Graves. Oh, looks like our companions leveled up. That's it's too bad that they don't heal their health when they level up too. It's only when our Inquisitor seems to level. Okay, so I feel like, what's this? Freeze duration. I'm not using any ice. I feel like we should get these. Damage bonus 5% for every missing mana. So, but I really want this one. Electric damage, 100 weapon damage, and they get a shocked. We already got that. So do we go around this way? I guess so, right? 1, 2, 3. This is a strong ability. Do we let him use it though? It's 50 mana, which is a lot. We'd have to, cause like, he has like so many abilities enabled. It can't even fit on... It doesn't even fit. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't fit on his ability list. Unless I switch out Chain Lightning. So, Bear is 50 mana. Dispel's 35 mana. 12. Horror's 50. Static Cage is 65. The good thing about with Necromancer, as long as like you're killing people around him, he'll gain mana. Honestly, I'd rather use Chain Lightning. I'm gonna try it with Chain Lightning. I'm gonna try enabling it. See how that does. And if it's wasting too much, then we will spec out of it. Iron Bull. Oh, and Varric. Where's Varric? So Varric, I want him to get poison weapons. And I want him to use it. Because we're eventually going to get this, where it heals. Yeah. Oops. And then Bull. Sorry, Bull. Forgot you, buddy. So we got all that. Let's put this in the mix. I want to see how this will be a good test. Actually, we don't have any of those. Is he using challenge? I don't think he's using challenge, is he? I don't know why it's disabled. I think it's because we were trying to use block and slash more. But the cool thing is with challenge is that you get stamina regeneration. Let's see how we do. Ah, perfect. Someone to test our skills on. Meh. Whoa, where'd you come from? Rash Fine Nettle we don't need. Alright, we're trying to get down here. But I think we're definitely going the wrong way. And look, Dorian gained some health. Just because we killed that guy around him. I feel like the Mighty Blow will help with crowd control. And if that's the case, I might have that running as a primary skill for Blackwall. We took a shortcut there. Seems to be a little quiet in the Emerald Graves now. We need Rashvine. We're gonna try and collect as much Rashvine as possible while we're here, because we're using it to replan whatchamacallit, our regen potions. Four more landmarks. Let's investigate this fall. Don't know if it's down or up. I should imagine he fell here, no? He fell up there. And there's some enemies. Let's go. Who do we fight first? You. Where's this, Stop that. Oh, boy. I wish the Spartan kick was a little bit quicker. But what are you gonna do? To Master Kells, the new client wants double the red lyrium shipped last time. The contact said it was for someone called Samson. Samson. I met him during the last trip. Got a Templar feel off of him. Although the armor he wears doesn't look chantry. Still, his coin's good and he doesn't preach Toby.
Another letter on the smugglers, referring to Samson.
Well, red lyrium. Why would we want to collect that? Oh, you know what I wanted to check? What is the other upgrade to leaping shot? So we're running shot from the shadows. Put that away, please. Running shot from the shadows. The other one is leaping shot hits. You can use the momentum of your leap to do a stronger draw as you come back to your feet. Your next attack will, whenever you make it, will knock down its target. Interesting. Let's try it. Because he's running. We have we'll use that. If he gets into trouble, he can always just stealth himself. And with... I gave Blackwall a superb Amulet of Aggression. So running that, he should be pulling aggro like all the time. We're going this way. Let's just fast travel. These shards. Got some enemies over there. We are going right there. Just so we can hit that landmark. Oh, our favorite. Wolves. Stupid wolves. Like, why are they aggro? That's what I want to know. Like, why couldn't they just code it so that they're not aggro when they're chasing other animals? Thought I saw... okay, never mind. Thought I saw a question mark, but it was a fast travel icon. Now, how do we get up there? I'm guessing it's from the left. After we collect the shards from here, we just have three more maps of shards. Oh no. 3 more maps. How do you get up there? Oh my gosh, we went around for nothing. It's up. Here? Why can't you get up there? Oh my gosh. This freaking dev. Well, who designed this? Gotta be able to climb up there, no? How do you even get up there? Aha! I hate those shards so much.
A lovely forest. Kind of makes you want to retch, yes?
This was my people's home. How dare you diss it? Stone Wolf Green. I camped beneath a large stone statue of a wolf not far from the road, with the calm eyes of the great beast watching over me. I slept like a babe in arms. Isn't that a statue of Henharel? Oh, we didn't even get to that yet. One of these shards. I think there was a Fade Rift here. We left the loot so we could loot this Intense Lightning Essence. Even though we don't have the rune for Superb Lightning Rune. I'm just collecting them to collect it. I don't even know how to get those. I have the Superb Fire Rune. No dialogue between them yet. I feel like Bull and Dorian are close to blossoming their relationship. Like, Bull's been trying to flirt hard. We're close. Discovered the Lion's Pavilion. Only 4 more regions to discover. Need the Rash Vine. There's this thing. Got the shard. What's this? Go to the Gracevine Grove. Elena, if you found this and are still at the pavilion, leave immediately. As I passed, I saw a band of armed men close by. I fear they may attack innocent travelers. Meet me instead in the old grove in Gracevine where the prophet's laurel grows. Your love, Dan. Why do I feel that didn't have a happy ending? Claim this. 2 more markers. Let's light this candle.
Not fancy, but it fills the belly. You can never do that again. We're in this together.
Ah, but we both lived. Listen to your elders, girl.
Hello.
You saved my granddaughter's life. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't even remember doing that. But you're welcome. We'll go here, get that final shard, and then we'll head east. Or west. Okay, I bet you we're gonna have to go the long way. I won't be able to climb that. That's how these games do. What's this? Obsidian? Okay. To the camp. There really aren't any enemies around, huh? Not to worry. Once we not unlock Emprise du Lion, which will be the next map we go to, I'm hardcore farming Silverite and Fade Touch Silverite. Silverite, Everite, Dawnstone. What else is there? I wonder why that one place has all the tier 3 metals. Or most of them. Alrighty. Why is there two? Something here. Aha. A map. Go in here. Gracevine Grove. Her armor's so shiny. I feel like this armor's much more practical. Like, it feels like he has good movement in it. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Like, the new Matt Reeves Batman suit. Like, just feels like Batman can move. He's more agile in that type of suit. Oh my gosh. I'm slowed. Wedding ring. Dang it. Oh well. Disengage. Somehow that Hala aggroed. Oh yeah, we from a trials chest, we got a really cool staff for Dorian. I think it automatically gives you the ice armor. And resistance from cold. Stop it. Stop it. Where's this stupid Hala? He won't de-aggro. Ah, he died from fall damage. Stupid. That was a little aggressive. Oh, look. More Fade Rifts. We just need more intense fire essence. Or pure fire essence, sorry. A river camp. What's up here? Oh, Great Bear. Wedding. Die, bear, die.
One down.
Some pretty nice crits there. Alright, let's go. Yeah, what's this? The river camp? Man. They make it so difficult to get to places.
The Orlesian throne acknowledges this claim.
Gaspard is in jail and they're gonna execute him. That's too long. Second river camp. We're going to do this first. I feel like our spirit resistance isn't doing much with these demons. Where are we going? We're going this way. Never know if we need them to upgrade something. Oh, lovely. Get over here. Where'd he go?
Help Dorian!
Hey. Why are you over here? Whoa, wrong guy. Die. Look at all them crits. I'll fight with low health. We're gonna leave that so we can farm that.
More trees. Woo.
Where do you want to go? A beach? It's nice and scenic.
So, how are you doing?
Oh. He doesn't want to fight us. He's chasing. We're going this way anyway. I want to hit. The hit detection is terrible on... Yeah, that 5,000, 6,000. It's terrible on, uneven ground. Oops. Dead. I mean, we're getting a good damage boost. I'll heal if it's super necessary. Okay, it might be super necessary. Where'd that dude go? Oh. The spell! Where'd he come from? Let's go. There once was a sister from Sud begging alms as a Chantry girl should. Though she would take gold or clothes for the cold, she looked first for offers of W. It would be nice if there was ooh, I'm looting that. Everright. It'd be nice if there was more uses for like logging stands and stuff like that, except other than the 3 skyhold upgrades. Smuggler letters, last red lyrium deposit, and scatter Robert's ashes. That's the second river camp. We can fight the dragon before we do that. I think we have a good chance against it. I don't remember what kind it is. Oh. They seem to be having a good time. Oh, it's 2 giants versus a bunch of Red Templars? Or Freemen of the Dales? Oh, they're Freemen. A mage and a warrior? Oh. Do we join in? Get rid of this mage. Hey. You all die. Fear my combat roll. Oh. I mean, that's why you don't fight me. Another letter. Oh, it's the smuggler letter. Among the papers taken from the Red Lyrium smugglers in the Dales is a note from the ringleader to his lieutenants. Beware that Red Lyrium, our mage claims it's much more potent than the blue, like serving brandy in the ale tankard, he said 2 nights later. He went crazy, frothing and screaming. We had to lock him in the warehouse. Looks like Lyrium madness, but comes on faster. It's not all bad. Our new client, Samson, has his agents buying anyone who gets sick for gold. When they bought the mage, I asked why Samson. People said to make something better of him. For what they're paying, he must have something bloody spectacular lined up. Have the men be extra careful around the crates. Tell me if any come down sick. Keep the Y to yourselves.
Another letter mentioning Samson. And papers with names. Cullen could use this.
Alright. Something to give to Cullen. Thought I heard a dragon. Yep. Oh, he's flying around here. There he is. Alright, let's do that. And then we'll go face the dragon. I mean, we faced 4 so far. Very close fights, all of them.
There's a story
story here, and I don't know what it is. That bothers me more than it should.
Oh, Red Templars. Let's go. Dead. Bottle. Almost 2/3 of the way there. Enhanced lunge and slash. Too bad we don't have... I mean, we have 10 fingers. Why can't we put more than 2 rings? Scatter Robert's ashes. Alright. His wife couldn't make the journey because it was too dangerous. So we got you, girl. Your husband will finally be at rest. Everett. Grows here?
I guess that's that.
Alright. Dragon should be... here. This way. Should we save? Let's save. Why'd you give the barrier to Varric? Alright, Dorian, you stay far. That was a cold dragon. Disengage. We've only done that much damage and he's already flying away. You heal. Go over here, please. You don't want none of this. Look at that floating rock, or boulder, or brick. Almost there. Disengage. Keeps flying away. Stop flying away. Oh. We can go right through those? I didn't know that. Thought it just like stopped. Oh, he's dead.
How could you possibly be a spy?
Well, it's a pretty easy job. I do some fighting and drinking, and then once in a while I tell Parvalen about it.
Where's the snaking, the plotting, the subtle machination?
If you do that, everyone knows you're a spy. Drinking, fighting, writing notes. That's all it really takes.
Shit, you're either the worst Kunari ever or the best. I can't decide.
Give us lots of dragon bone. Helm of the Inquisitor. Is that better than what we have already? I don't know. Gifted Talons, another one of these in War Victory. Rune material. Does it work too? Like if we don't loot everything, we can come back and farm it? Because if it is, I kind of want to. I don't want to use that exploit, but I do. I said I wouldn't cheat in this playthrough, so we won't. I just want to see if it works. Okay, so we can get either turn the bolt. I'm thinking this one. This and this. So we're level 24. So we can go 25, 26. Or at least, oops. We have 4 more skill points to use, so we'll do 1, 2, 3. And I don't know. Guess we could level that up. We don't use it. We'll figure it out. I wonder if shield wall will be helpful against the Avar. And when we do the Frostback Basin. Alright, one last thing. And then we're done the Emerald Graves. Ladies and gentlemen.
The wardens recovered some useful items and sent them our way.
Blood splattered notes. It's too much. So 3 more levels, and then 1 amulet of power from the war table. Man, we are almost at level cap, and we still got a lot of game to go. I would say we're about halfway done the game. I think. Maybe a little bit more than halfway. But we got Emprise du Lion, Forbidden Oasis, Hissing Wastes, Descent, Frostback Basin, the final 2 missions, Trespasser, the Samson stuff. Oh man, we got a lot of game to go. Some companion quests still. Disengage, we don't have time for that. There's Stormheart here? Since when? I really want to try and find all the mosaic pieces in this playthrough. I'm gonna have to look it up though, because it will be literally, well, not impossible, but it'll take forever to comb through all of this. Go away. Leave us alone. I don't want to fight right now. Just fought a dragon. The Great Mission. Final test. Learned so much since that first day on the ridge. On that ridge. Thought I knew enough to try and interact with the menace. To touch it. This didn't go well. The instrument said nothing. Didn't affect menace at all. We're all doomed. Just gonna lie here for a while.
That looks painful.
Look at the position he died in. Did you do that, Bull? Alright, I think that's it. Back to Skyhold. We're gonna try and unlock Bull's companion quest. Hopefully it'll let us. And we gotta talk to the other companions as well. We've only talked to a few after the Winter Palace. Let's go find Bull.
A good
So-
place to pick yourself up and dust off.
Creme. Creme de la creme.
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
That would be an unprecedented offer, if I believed it was legitimate, which I don't.
Now, ordinarily that would be the way to go, but they've identified themselves. They're not running a game on you. They found a massive red lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being... over there. It's been a while.
I thought Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Alright. Didn't take that much to get that quest. Guess we already put all the work and conversation in.
Hope it's not me.
You never get to talk to a...
Inquisitor.
Shoot, I forget her name. Scout Harding.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montilier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
Don't you hit on my woman.
I should go.
Who are we? Commander Shepard? I should go.
She looked through me from the garden.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
One for the Empress. For Gaspar. Brianna. The Duchess. And Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party, I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. We patched their spat, Briala and the Celine, but without their breakup, none of it would have happened like that.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
Okay. Sometimes I don't really understand Sarah. I don't know what she's trying to say. Let's give the thing to Cullen and then we'll go help Bull. Hello. There we go. And then we go... maybe we start at Emprise du Lion?
At your order.
So we made him stop taking
I wanted
lyrium.
to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
Don't concern yourself.
I'll feel better when we take down Corypheus.
As will I. He will not elude us forever.
Okay. Guess he didn't want to accept our thing yet. So we're gonna go help Bull. Think in the Storm Coast? Yeah. Go over here. Where's the closest? Let's go. Oh, I just forgot that you could flip through these things. But they never give you enough time to read them. Even on the base PS4. Look at this loading time. Uh-oh.
All right. Our Kunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Einbul's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
This guy's wearing Dalish armor, but he has no Valasline?
I'm only here because we both want to stop Corypheus.
Indeed. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the interference of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Qun.
It was for me, after the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter. I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes. One free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
Tevinter's worse.
The Imperium and the Qunari both have their problems.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well. If the dreadnought can't handle them...
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
Our shield is so huge.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krim can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Get.
Just waiting on you and his rod of Iron Bull, I guess.
How did an elf end up working for the Qunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Kunandar. They're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Qun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
It sounds like following the Qun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Qunari cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Qun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Qunari were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never going to change.
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharon?
Yes. He led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharon, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And you decided to start following the Qun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharon longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
You have a minute to talk about the Qun.
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. But I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Qun.
To be honest, I don't really understand enough of the Kyun to judge it.
I think you have to be raised under the Kyun for it ever to make sense. The people who join as adults either end up unhappy or, well, for many, it's just a kind of form of slavery. I like the simplicity. I like knowing my place and knowing that it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Qunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Qunari don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Qunari troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You get more use out of our ships, I imagine, and the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure, Inquisitor.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Hey, where'd your armor go?
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
Where'd your armor go? Oh,
You
there it
gave
is.
your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Alright, let's go. These vents won't know what hit them.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
There they
Vince,
are.
I'm ahead.
Don't let them warn the others.
The sound effects. Oops. Dorian died? Dang. Oops. Where's Dorian? Like, why am I pulling aggro?
Bloody waking sea. Never been more sick than when I crossed that. Of course, it might have been the bottle of grappa I was nursing. The sea and I don't mix well.
I hate how the big shields always have shield wall up. Can't roll into them.
We're close.
Well, at least from the front. Here we go again. Oh, there's a mage. What do you know? Gat died. Are you gonna get up? He died. Guess the Qn isn't so strong after all. Dread. We already have that schematic, so we made our own. Well, maybe that one is better than the one we have. Oh, it's the exact same. Oh wait. Dread. No, ours is better. We also have the Inquisitor. I'd rather keep the strength. Maybe someone else wants this. I'll give this to Varric. Anything else?
We're clear, Gat. Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there? There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
The Chargers can't stand against that kind of force.
No, they can't.
He looks so sad.
They do that. They're dead.
Oh, I guess because Gat died. He's talking to no one. Aw, man. His dialogue is...
They're my men.
Oh man, they could at least put the subtitles. I'm gonna save the Chargers because I don't know, from the conversations we've had with Bull and like him wanting us to meet his team and stuff like that. I feel like he's just strayed away from the Kyun, and he's Bull now. He's no longer Hisrod, and his men definitely mean a lot to him. So we're gonna save the Chargers.
Call the retreat.
They're falling back.
Man, that's kind of lame that he can die and...
His name is Iron Bull.
Boo.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks...
Sinks? Qunari dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
Well, he doesn't seem that upset about the Qunari. So we've now done Bulls, Cassandras, Variks, Dorians, and Solus's companion quest.
Boss.
Oh, and Cole.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Tal'Vashoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
You died up there. You mean good man. You suck.
So much for that.
You're right, Bull.
Yeah. Guess I'll have more free time without having to write all those reports.
Bull.
Boss, let me have this one, all right? This one needs to be mine. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
That fight against the Venatori was a bit dicey.
We knew that you and the Chief had our backs, your worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chastened sackmead for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
He seems pleased to have his boys. Acquired a Qunari bench. Okay. What's this exclamation mark?
Hold here, I'll sum it up.
Of course, sir.
Please don't call me that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Well done, lad. Well done. Venatory intelligence. What does it need? Viridium? Do we get power for this? No. Alright. So we have Vivienne, Blackwall, Sarah, and I think that's it left for companion quests. Am I missing anyone?
At your order.
We gotta give Cullen that Samson stuff.
The smugglers we interrogated gave up the Red Templar's main source of red lyrium, Inquisitor. It's located in the Dales, near a town called Sarnia. Destroying the mine there will cripple Samson's operations.
In the Dales near a town called Sarnia?
Excellent work, Commander. I'll investigate the mine.
Destroying the Red Templar's source of lyrium will be a loss Samson won't soon forget.
He really doesn't like Samson. Oh wait, let's go see Sarah since we're a bit closer, and then we'll go see Blackwall, then Vivienne. Meriden gives a quest for a pretty cool sword, but hey, where are we going? Sarah. For this build, we need the way it's set up, our sword set up.
You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
I don't understand how annoying my people will help.
Look, you have experts for everything, and I know a bunch of tight-ass people when I see them. Oh, sure, they'll complain, but they'll really mean, thank you for distracting me from the end of the stupid world. Come on!
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Guess we're pranking people. Wait, Cullen's here. Oh, he disappeared.
General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find someone to mess with. And give your soldiers a laugh.
This game's so broken.
What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom! The general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one!
Some strange logic. There's gotta be some better ways to relate to your soldiers.
Right. Little Lady Prissy Pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
I really don't want to prank my love interest, but...
What, just the door? where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Better be just water. I don't want to make out with some stinky woman.
Right, something to get our shadow of birds loosened up. Gotta be something. Have a search. What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Go!
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people. Still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'll start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good. And Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
I'm sorry, darling. Gotta get some loyal companions, you know? No quest yet?
Thank you for Haven. Less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship.
Some pretty cool armor you have. Blackwall.
Stop following me.
I haven't taken a step. Yet here you are.
I don't know what to do.
Pain hides behind certainty. Not knowing, searching, is a first step.
Inquisitor.
What's up? Let's sell some of our gear that we just looted. That for sure. Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll just sell those. This. Not gonna wear that. Selling that. Not gonna use that, not gonna use that. Yeah, we're not using that either. I thought they gave us 4. Bianca Arms 4. And sell those. Cool. I need more blank runestones too. Bianca Arms 4. 41% critical damage bonus. Bianca Arms 5. I think we can craft something better. Blackwall. Hey, buddy.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
I'd love to have a drink with you. Our Inquisitor
When I
looks
was
good
a
in this
boy,
lighting.
There were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You're not a very fun drinking buddy.
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You were weak.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe?
Of course you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
What's he trying to get at?
Inquisitor.
And you are?
The bartender. Cabot.
Just the bartender?
You were expecting...
I was expecting the same face from Haven.
It's not a hereditary profession. I think Fleesa... what was it? She joined the Chantry? I don't understand the type, but that's her business. So...
Where did you study? I assume you're trained.
Bartending? I'm no alchemist. You mix the bottles that don't taste like nug and you pretend to listen. I suppose I trained at home, during feast day family visits. My specialty is ale. Old Antivan recipe. The secret is ale.
You're a bit of a hard-ass. Why are you here?
If I could fight, I'd be in a helmet. If I was a mage, I'd throw fire. And probably be dead. But I can't do anything. Just like the hundreds of people who can't do anything. Who make sure the thousands who can do something can do it. Besides, if you know a safer place than your castle, do share.
What's the current mood?
Sprightly.
What's the word out there?
Someone requested a dragon flagon. I threw him out.
As you were.
Inquisitor.
Okay, on to Vivienne. Love these two statues. Oh, we can sit in judgment too. We'll save that one. Spread it out a little bit more. There we go. Oh wait, we have to get her...
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
We have to get her Snowy Wyvern. Let's go do that. I think it's in Exalted Plains. Yep. Over by the dragon, or where the dragon was. The heck? Oh. Look at his card. Dead Kunari. I guess we're finding out where Blackwall went after this. A little bit less fighting in this episode, but that's okay. I enjoy the story. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. That's what BioWare is all about. The storytelling. I wonder if... was there any good storytelling in Anthem? I mean, I know people didn't like the gameplay. I don't know, or it was buggy. I don't remember why it failed. But yeah, was the story at least good? I remember when the trailer, or the first gameplay trailer came out for Anthem, man, there was so much hype behind it. And then it disappointed, so I never got it. And the same thing happened again last year with Cyberpunk. Or was that this year? I don't remember. Yeah, I really wanted to do a Cyberpunk playthrough. Maybe when I get a PS5, if I ever manage to get my hands on one. It's always bloody well sold out. Didn't want to loot that, but that's okay. So, regular wyvern. Snowy wyvern, regular wyvern, regular wyvern. Where is this snowy wyvern? There it is. Snowy wyvern. If you're as dangerous as Vivian thinks. Oh, I don't want it to fight. I don't want to fight in the trees. Go away. Whoa. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Dead. Gotta loot the heart now. Wyvern heart, that's not a snowy wyvern heart. Where's the snowy wyvern heart? There it is. I want to fight one more of these guys. If there is one around. Just want to test my metal. I think we aggroed all the wyverns when we started fighting the snowy wyvern. Oh, there's one. I don't know why I challenged it. Ooh. Okay, back to Skyhold. Vivienne.
Inquisitor.
Yes. How might I help you?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Where are you taking me? You know I am spoken for. Oh yeah, I want to do a full reading of Heart in Hightown. But we can't do it until we get to the library in Trespasser.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastian?
Let's go.
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Her lover died. He must have been twice her age. Do we get to talk to her about that? I don't remember. These loading times. Guess we're gonna have to go and talk to her ourselves.
Your worship.
Bastian is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. Now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
I'm sorry, Vivienne. It's never easy losing someone you love. Alright, what happened to Blackwall? Geronimo!
Maker and Lady. Corypheus is taking a lot of them apart.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Track him down. He's needed here.
Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Crumpled report. Looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Leliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Collier massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Valroyo. To Valroyo it is. So sad. Alright, shall we? Our armor looks good in this rain. You know, in real life, overcast is the best lighting to take pictures in. Look how good we look.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Well, this is grim.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
You sent people to assassinate innocents.
You were certain of these rumors. The mage, considered for divine. If true, it could bring them.
Where'd our weapons go?
Make them feel less imprisoned.
Ah. Oh.
That is not the chantry I was promised. Our most holy
Can
cannot.
you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
What is it, sister? I accepted this.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Guess we gotta find Rainier. Oh, Blackwall. So now you know why he can't sense darkspawn, and why he was he was very cagey. In a lot of his responses. What the heck is this exclamation point? Valroyeux prison. Armor looks so bright in here. Where is this Rainier? The armor looks so chunky here.
Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You lied to me.
You think your death will make up for what you did?
Isn't it a start? Why are you here?
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Tal'Vashoth for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Tal'Vashoth, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed. Why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question. Just as your men trust you.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes?
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
That's all for now.
Well, you're our best tank. We gotta get you out of there. Regardless of what you did. I mean, he didn't know that his family would be
I have
with...
Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Back to Skywold. Looks like it's a war table operation. Said back to Skyhold. We don't need all these loading screens. The first Inquisition. Like, how are you gonna read all that in such a short amount of time? Tom Rainier. Yeah, like I said, he didn't know that his wife and children would be there. But, I mean, he shouldn't have made that assumption. If he and his men had honor, he would have told them, do your due diligence and only kill
Inquisitor?
what's his name? Callier. If you can. What are you guys talking about?
Holding for the reply. A few minutes, please.
Oh, we might get a cutscene with unrelated to this. Because we are nearly at the quote-unquote end. And you can actually go to
Time
the
to plan our next attack. What's
last
the state of the
mission.
Inquisition?
Our alliance with Orlais holds. For the present. They'll send aid on request.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlay's support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
That's what we want. Demoralized soldiers fall first. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
We strike Corypheus now, while his people are reeling. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
I'm spoken for? I mean, if we're gonna go somewhere private, you gotta put a top on.
This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds. Untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Why are you always so cryptic? Just be straight with us, woman. One of the first elves back through an Illuvian. We should feel honored. Imagine having those in real life. Just being able to walk through a mirror and then end up where you want.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I was safe from those who hunted me, but only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh. Like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Oh, we'll stop him. Don't you worry about that. We got a heck of a lot of game to do before we get to that point. You actually don't have to do the rest of the maps. You can go straight to the Arbor Wilds. But we're definitely going to do the other maps first. That is for certain. We're going to do Emprise du Lion, then Hissing Waste, then Forbidden Oasis, then Descent, and then Frostback Basin. Then we'll do the end. We'll do the Arbor Wilds. All right. Let's see if we can hit up our war table now. We actually haven't seen it in a while. We need to get Rainier out.
Will you need me again today?
Let me harvest
Let me check my distillations.
all of these, even though we don't need it anymore. We've got to we've had to have unlocked another Inquisition perk. I mean, we've cleared a couple maps and finished a lot of quests. Darling. Aha, Inquisition perk. One more potion slot, or I don't think we need the short list. for rare inventory. Forces. Advanced. More healing potions. I feel like I'm gonna do one more potion slot. How many do we have? How many agents do we have? So Cullen has Lornil, Lord Berend, Blaze of Asarian, and Clemens the Tranquil. Liliana has Frederick of Suralt, Smuggler Tanner, Speaker Anais, the Eager Recruit, Woody Ritz, Magister in Disgrace Service. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Dang. And you only have 3. Barter by Bell, Fairbanks, Skywatcher. Dang. Okay. Oops. I didn't want to look at that. Influence. Ancestral Shield of Leeds. Song of the Marshes. Okay, where's this black wall? Tom Rainier's Fate. Alright, we know it's there, so let's... Oh, here we go. This is where you get an amulet of power. So, my dear Ambassador, Marquise Briala and I wish to convey our fondest wishes to the Inquisitor and all the Inquisition. Although I hope to pay a state visit to Skyhold in the near future, I fear the work of restoring what Gaspard has damaged requires too much of my time at present. My dear Marquis has, however, found a suitable means of showing our appreciation. Her friends found evidence of a venatory plot against a Navarran nobleman, Count Octavian. She believes they intend to ambush him on the road as he rides to Navarra City to meet with King Marcus. Relations between Navarra and Orlais have never been friendly, and my interference would be taken badly. You, on the other hand, could warn the Count, deprive the Venatori of their victim, and win support for the Inquisition in Navarra at a single stroke. Alright, let's do it, Josephine. Negotiate a deal for weapons plans. That sounds like a Josephine thing. Sure. Sure.
All right.
Okay, let's do this. If you think it's worthwhile, we can have Tom Rainier, previously known to us as Blackwall, released from the Valroyo prison, in which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he is wanted in Orlais for the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, general and staunch ally of Celine and all of Callier's family. I leave this in your hands, Cullen. So, we can storm the prison with a small force and take Rainier into our custody. Valroyo's prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. Don't want to go that route. 2 problems, 1 solution. There was a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. We bind and gag him and have him take Rainier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes Rainier has paid the price. But what if he talks? I can request a special dispensation from the Orlesian throne, allowing Tom Rainier to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Sharal, they owe us a favor. Yeah, this is probably the best one. The dispensation came, few questions asked. What passed in Halam Sharal is fresh in their minds. Rainier awaits your judgment. Alright. Let's go judge Tom Rainier. aka Blackwall.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
I own you.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
We look so relaxed on our throne. But Blackwall is back on a team. We can't do this without him. Well, we can, but I prefer to have him here. But I think that's it for this episode, guys. We've accomplished a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hit that noti button so you can know when I stream next. But thank you again for watching. Hope you have yourselves a great weekend. Enjoy the fight if you're watching it. And I will see you in the next one. Peace!